going on, friends? My name is M2Dates and welcome back to Okami HD for the Nintendo Switch. I was supposed to be recording this game last night, but you see, I mentioned in the last episode that my Joy-Cons are running low on battery, and you know what? The moment I was about to record, the moment I hit the record button last night, my Joy-Cons ran out of battery. And the thing is I was charging them throughout the whole day. They just decided to run out somehow, even though I clearly charged them. The Switch itself is definitely not, like, dead or anything like that, so that's kind of weird. So yeah. Anyway, we're gonna go shopping here. We're actually gonna buy the Binding Snow. That is required. I'm gonna buy the Marlin Rod. Marlin Rod is for a side quest later, so is Herbal Medicine, so we're gonna buy that. Same with Charcoal, that's also a side quest later. And then we got some feed bags here. We're gonna go ahead and replenish on some feed bags. And then we have some other goodies, your usual goodies there, so, you know, if you want to do that, then that's fine. Can I power slash these in this, Oh wow, oh wow, power slash works, but not blue. That's weird. That's crazy. Yeah. Alright, anyway. Is that a bomb in the shop? Wow. Anyway, right here is, the weapon dealer. Basically a weapon shop. So, you know, of course, in a weapon shop, you're gonna get some weapons here. So we have 7 Strike, which is a new glaive weapon. It is really expensive, 100,000 yen. If you have not upgraded your wallet, your purse, you will not be able to get this at all. And then we also have Gold Dust here, which you can buy. I'm not gonna get 7 Strike because I don't prefer glaive weapons at all, as I mentioned already. So yeah, you can get that if you like. And that's pretty much it right there. You can talk to the people. If you actually talk to the people, they're going to talk about this miss right here. This miss is interesting because the miss actually makes the people sick and depressed. So it's pretty painful. By the way, don't go here. Just saying. Anyway, now let's see what else we got going on here. Alright, got some nice trees, some guards here. Don't go there, that's bad. Alright, let's continue onwards. The city's big wigs live across the bridge ahead. That area is crammed full of awesome palaces. One of them belongs to Queen Himiko, ruler of Nippon. You can tell because it's really huge. Really? You sure there's not anything more bigger than that? I have no idea what she's like, but I'm not sure. I'll like her. I mean, she doesn't seem to be doing anything about this mess. Plus, I make it a point to never trust queens and the like anyway. Okay, so basically, okay, never mind. I won't say anything about that. That's, I mean, you can have anyone is subjected to an opinion, so I won't judge. All right. Okay, anyway, hello there. Where'd all the water go? Oh, hello, Pooch. Thinking about crossing Gojo Bridge? Well, think again. This bridge is a very special contraption. With one command, I can make it passable, and another impassable. But there's a reason why I cannot operate right now. Okay. I cannot make the bridge passable right now, at least not until the lake's water is restored, and I get that elusive item. Alright, so basically it's telling us that the water needs to be filled. Sounds easy, but the thing is, we cannot use our brush powers in this mist, which sucks. So, yeah, that's not great. Alright, so what do we do now? We find a way to restore the water. So, where to start first here? Oh, I know. Okay, so you can actually go down here, and in here, in this area, there's a lot of treasure chests. So we're actually going to get all the treasure chests here, and most of it contains treasure, and by treasure, meaning lots of money, so that's a good thing, naturally. So, alright, nothing else right there. Okay, let's see what we got here. Steel Soul Sake. Great. Got Bullhorn. Yeah, you don't have to get every one of these treasures. Okay, that's the correct way. We're going to ignore that for now. Because there's still a lot more that we can get here. Coral fragments. Okay. Alright, so that's nice. So, I guess one thing that I can talk about, since lately I haven't been talking about many things throughout my videos so far. I met this girl. I take communications class this semester of college. Yeah. I'm back in college now, which is going to be kind of a pain to manage my time because college and work. Yes, I still have my job. Which oh, one of these is a stray bee. That's cool. Which that's great. Anyway, so back to what I was going to talk about. In my communications class, I met this girl. You know, well, I didn't meet her in the class. I just I was waiting on the first day of school. I was waiting for the bus home because I take the bus to drive to school. And my reason for that is because taking the bus in the morning, or driving to school in the morning, requires me to deal with a ton of traffic, which you know, with how much time I lose just from taking the traffic, just from dealing with the traffic, it wouldn't even make a difference from if I take the bus there. The bus takes like 40 minutes for me to get to school. But anyway, so I was waiting for the bus home after my communications class, and so, you know, I met this girl, you know, who is in my communications class, you know, you know, based on the way she talks, she is socially awkward, but you know, I can deal with people like that, you know. I mean, at this point with my job, I can pretty much manage like many types of people, I guess. But yeah, so today, when I was on my way to the bus station, she had to go do things, so she couldn't ride the bus with me. And you know, we've been riding the bus together home lately, because you know, she also takes the bus home, so you know, we might as well ride together. But today that wasn't so much the case. She had to go do stuff, and actually, so I'm not a fan of exchanging phone numbers at all, because I always like chicken out whenever I want to ask somebody what their phone number is, especially girls, for some reason. I don't know why. Like, I'm just typically so introverted that I never really ask people what their phone numbers are. But I like literally ask her, hey, while I'm waiting for the bus, can I get your literally, that is literally how I asked her. It was like super, I was like so ashamed of myself for even asking like that, like, in the first place. Like, dang. Like, I should have like made it sound normal, but it's, obviously that is not normal. From the way I present stuff. So yeah, I don't know. I need better ways of actually communicating with people IRL, because that is definitely not my oops, what am I doing? That is definitely not my strong point at all. Well, talking to people has never really been a strong point for me. It's just that asking people for their numbers is kind of weird, in my opinion. I don't know why. I guess it's because I have a bad history where when I used to do it back in elementary school, people would think I'm some weirdo who just wants phone numbers. Fudge. That is not good. I have a lot of time, so I made it to the end. Anyway, yeah, I guess I have like a bad history from when I was little. What? No! You're not supposed to go that way, you jerk. It's a bad history from when I was little, and so, you know, we just, so I just happen to just, and so that bad history is just stuck with me, for some reason. So, now, every other time, like, whenever I make new friends, I never really ask for their numbers. And I usually never really ask for the social media either, but it's easier to ask for social media than their phone numbers. So I don't know. That's just how I found it to be. And by the way, I can upgrade my next ink pot right here. There we go. And actually, we're almost to our maximum ink pots. You can only carry up to 10, so that's cool. But yeah. But yeah, I just never really felt comfortable with asking people for their numbers, and I usually don't really feel comfortable with asking people for their social media either, if they use social media. Although sometimes I happen to find their social media anyway, just from like the recommendeds list, because I don't know. You can like. It's definitely not like social media just doesn't happen to just let you know that, oh, you met this person IRL. Let me give you their social media information. No, it doesn't work like that at all. Definitely not. You know, when you exchange oh my God, I went outside. That's awkward. I'm a fool. But, yeah, you don't just, yeah, it doesn't work like that, you know? You have to have some sort of, like, connection, you know? It's either, like, phone number, it's either, like, you know, you have their phone number is connected to this social media profile. Let me recommend you to this social media profile. That's basically how it works. I mean, I don't have her social media, of course, because I never really asked for her social media. But I'm saying, like, every other person that I've asked for their social media, well, every other person that I've found their social media, I just happen to find them just on the recommended list. So, that took a lot longer to talk about than it should, but yeah. It's weird because it's like, you know, like with like school friends, with like friends from school, like you know, it's weird that, like, you know, whenever I see a friend from school, like on like somebody that I know on my recommended page on any social media, Twitter, because that's really the only other social media I go on. Well, I mean, I guess Instagram as well, you know, it's weird to like, it's weird to like, anytime like I find a friend from school, like somebody that I know from school, like on my recommended list on like Twitter or Instagram, I give them a follow, and then the next day, I'd get them to, or I get the next day, like they approach me, they would be like, hey man, how did you find me? I'm like, well, it happens to be on my recommended list. Like, I literally do not search for anybody on Twitter or Instagram. The only reason I find people on Twitter or Instagram is through my recommended list. So, you know, that's basically that. But anyway, we restored the water in Sei-An City, and then now that the water's restored, now we have to play a fishing game. So we're playing a digging game, and then now we're playing a fishing game. So here's the fishing game right here. The fishing game, of course, it's just like the fishing game from when we did it with Kakari. So, you know, you reel it, you know, you try to pull the fish. Well, you draw a line to the fish, from the rod to the fish, and then you just, and then after that, you know, you have a hook on him, and so, you know, now you have to try and pull the opposite direction of where the fish is going. Then, you want to go ahead and throw your Joy-Con up, and then power slash it. Or if you don't have that option turned on, then it's a random button command, which I mean, why is this a problem? Okay, there we go. Okay, this is the hard part right here. Well, kind of. So basically, you have to do this 3 times, I believe. It's either 3 times or twice. So yeah, see, he went back in the water. So now you have to do this second time right here. No! Okay, I call baloney right there. That was not supposed to happen. Can I still? Oh, okay, good. All right. Oh, wait, did the first hit not count? Now that I missed. I don't know, but there we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, so maybe you have to do this 3 times, or maybe twice. I don't know, but anyway, that is the living sword. So I haven't been paying attention, so I've not been reading the dialogue, but basically Ben K right here, he is trying to look for his 1000th sword, which that is his 1000th sword right there, the living sword. So he's been collecting swords. He has a passion for swords. It's actually a very old Japanese story, you know, of course, just like what a lot of this game is based off of, is very old Japanese stuff. Very old Japanese stories, mythologies, and many more. But yeah, so it's based off a story of a guy who has a passion for 1000 swords. He manages to succeed in his collection of 1000 swords, and dies very honorably. So, yeah. So what's that stuff rising from the Imperial Palace? Let's keep going. Wait, where is the Imperial Palace? Has to be up ahead, so yeah. Oh great, it's Waka. Look what the cat dragged in. What took you so long? You can't fool us. Well, Excuse moi, but I have no time to follow you around. You see, I'm busy looking for something. What are you looking for? I hate how, like... No. Never mind. I already know where it is. It's just trying to... I'm trying to figure out how to approach it, you know? That's... So yeah, he knows what he's gonna do. Well, he knows what he wants to do. But to approach it is the problem, you know? That's basically that's basically the problem with a lot of people. A lot of people, they seem to know what they want to do, but then to approach how they want to do it is kind of... It's kind of a difficult thing, you know? Especially like when you're planning your future. Like, you know what your future is, but you don't know how to approach it. The city is in quite a bad state, is it not? No! Did I not know that? I totally did not know that. This place is not green for a reason. Wow, Isun. Like, you're always assuming, like, really ridiculous things about Waka. I mean, sure, we've, you know, crushed him twice or whatever. But, I don't know. I mean, personally, I don't like Waka myself in this game. But, seriously, man. Like, give him a break, will ya? I mean, that's what we're gonna do in the first place. Go through the hole! Go through the hole in the wall, little ones. Even the most solid defense has a tiny gap, like the eye of a needle, or something like that. Sure thing. So there's a line of people. What is up with that? Let's talk to the front guy. Rao's sermon again today. My old back's been terrible since that weird mist came out. But Rao's sermons make me feel better in an instant. Okay, what about the soldiers? This is the lecture hall where the regent, Miss Rao, gives her sermons. She bestows guidance on people who have lost their way. Don't worry, Miss Rao doesn't discriminate. You'll get your turn if you go to the end of the line and wait. Alright, let's go in line. Nah, you know what, screw waiting. You guys aren't even going inside the house anyway, so F you.